Back. I hope you had a good break and a good afternoon to everyone watching this encounter. It's, it's the second game of the day. Uh, Mozambique here taking on Uganda, and Mozambique winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Great start there from Sezazi. Uh, Shots to covers gone all the way for 4 runs. What a great start here for Kuana. Kuana, the captain of Mozambique. I think if you have been watching the game, the previous game, Sierra Leone taking on Botswana. Kuana came for an interview here. The boys are very appreciative of the opportunity they are getting to play in this tournament, showcasing their skills. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the action. Behind the mic is Russ Owen Chitsino. I've been with you since this morning. So let's sail along and have some fun together on the last game of the day today. Opening the batting there for Uganda is Sizazi and Patel, and into attack is the captain Mozambique, Kuana. So first over being bowled from the media center end. As said before, these are the finals of the tournament. 8 teams qualifying for the finals, and the 8 teams being grouped into 2 groups, Group A and Group B. Group A comprising of Uganda, Rwanda, Malawi, and Mozambique, and Group B. Oh, what a comeback there! Outclassing the batter here. Patel nowhere near that ball. Group B comprising of Kenya, Botswana, Sierra Leone, and Ghana. So Uganda here playing their 3rd game of the tournament. So that's the last round game here for Uganda. They lost their opening encounter, played behind the square. It was kind of it was ball to the leg side and just pushed there by Sizazi to behind square and goes all the way for 4. Like I said, Uganda playing. This is the 3rd game for Uganda, so the last group game here for Uganda. They played the opening game of the tournament versus Rwanda. They sent Rwanda into batting. Rwanda posting 115 runs. It was an electric encounter. Rwanda defending 115, winning by 2 runs. And then the second game from Uganda was versus Malawi, and Uganda there winning by 7 wickets. So definitely Uganda here eyeing for a win here, for them to be able to finish as first or second. As you know, the top 2 teams will proceed to the semi-finals. That's the first over gone. 11 runs on the board here. So Kuana need to come back and try and reduce that run rate, that economy. So the captain leading from the front here, Sisazi on 5 from 3, and Patel 5 from 3. So this is the 8th game of the tournament on day 5. The tournament started on the 11th of December, and it will finish on the 19th of December. So Makome coming to bowl the second over, coming from the Willowmoore High School end, and good running there by the batters, 2 runs off that. So it's a great start here for Uganda, piling up runs here. 15 runs in 2 overs so far. And then Mozambique playing their second game here. They had a thriller yesterday versus Malawi. They gave Malawi a good fight. They were sent in to bat first. And it was their first game of the tournament. So I hope they've acclimatized a bit with the playing conditions here. So they are eyeing a win here at Willowmoore Park Stadium in Benoni, Johannesburg, South Africa. So the umpires showing the batters the ball there. No, I think I'm not sure what he was showing to the batsman, or maybe he was cutting off something here from there. Batter's bat or gloves. So the man to look out for here from Uganda is the handler Senyonto. It's already 3 wickets in his bag, and other game for Uganda. So sit back, relax, enjoy the action. Coming to you all the way from Willowmoore Park Stadium, Johannesburg, South Africa. Africa Cup T20 2023 edition. Finals of the cup. Played nicely there by Patel to point just for a single. And please remember to click and subscribe on our YouTube channel. You can watch the games live from wherever you are. Maybe you're supporting these teams. Maybe you're supporting Mozambique here. Maybe you're supporting Uganda. You can watch the action from Uganda. You can watch the action from Mozambique, or any part of the world where you are. Remember to drop us those comments. Let us know who you're supporting. Give us the predictions here. Sam S. Mine here already giving us his prediction. He thinks that Uganda will end up at 170 plus. That'd be a huge score. We haven't yet got anything above 140. Do we have anything above 140 so far? So that would be a big score here for Uganda. Thank you, Mine, for that prediction. Pranav, thank you for watching. And Chef Patel predicting 200 there. Not sure if we're gonna get any 200 here. God and Fat King, thank you for joining us. King X, all these guys have been with us from the start of the tournament. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your participation, watching the action from wherever you are. The captain Kuana back into attack here. Dot ball. Kwame there only conceding 4 runs in his first over. as a captain, you want to set up the pace here for your bowlers. Show them how you want them to bowl, where you want them to bowl. Played behind square, and awesome catch there taken, and that's the end of Patel here. So Mozambique breaking this partnership, an early wicket in the third over, and that wicket here taken by the captain himself. Like I said, leading from the front, great catch behind square there, and Patel, unfortunately, departing the middle there, gone for 6 from 6 balls. So first wicket falling here for Uganda. 2.2 overs gone. 1 wicket in the bag here for Mozambique, and 15 runs on the board. Obviously, as a team, this is the start you want to have. Early wickets will unsettle the opponents. We had an electrifying game this morning. Sierra Leone versus Mozambique. Versus Botswana. That's a wide ball there, swinging away from the batsman, and the new batsman there, Mukasa. So Sierra Leone pulling an electrifying win here today, and Sisasi was the man of the moment, taking 4 wickets in his 4 overs, and also getting a hat-trick in his in those 4 wickets, and then went on to stand and hitting winning runs here for Sierra Leone. They were the last 2 wickets, and needed just 4 runs from 5 balls, and hitting a boundary to snatch that win, and also witnessing a nice celebration, a lacquer celebration from Sisasi. So 2 awesome celebrations from him, one for his bowling and the other one for his batting. It's nice to see the youngster performing. He was outshining other players with his tinted blue hair and blue shoes, matching his kit. Kwana into attack, bowling his 4th ball of the over, just pushed for no run. We had a bit of spectators this morning. The grandstand was buzzing with the spectators, but this game a bit quiet. 1 or 2 supporters here. But if you're around Benoni, come along, watch some action here. Shot hooked to mid wicket, and that goes all the way for 4 runs. Great shot there, played off the middle, and that's Sisasi. That boundary taking to 12 runs from 10 balls. Great comeback here from the captain, Kwana. A Yorker and outclassing Sisasi here. What a comeback from Akuana after being hit for that boundary to mid wicket. Coming back and takes Sisazi's wicket here. Sisazi gone for 12 from 11 balls. Did it 2 fours and spent 15 minutes at the crease there. And that's the second wicket here falling for Uganda. That's 3 overs gone. Great way to finish the over. Second over here by the captain of Mozambique, Kuana. And the score is 21. Brilliant start here from Mozambique. Like I said, they did put a good fight yesterday versus Malawi. And at this moment, they're having a great start here. So back to the drawing board here for Uganda. They need their batsmen to build a good partnership, try and solidify themselves at the crease there. Good weather out here. Great day to be out and enjoy some cricket. Ali Shah coming to join Mukasa at the crease. And Kawana there, the captain, begging his 2 wickets in the 2 overs, 16 runs conceded so far. Run rate going at 7 and over. Bit of the water boy here, walking onto the side screen. The batsman requesting the umpire to move him. Big shot, but definitely there was a sound of a bat there, and you bet to bet. But excitement there from the bowler and the keeper, and actually all the fielders excited here, exuberance on the field here by Mozambican players. Shots, points, and they are looking for a second here. And a great takeoff, coming back for 2, but there was a bit of hesitation there from Ali Shah. But definitely Mukasa wanted a second run there and pushing Ali to go for that second. It was no issue there because Mukasa was the one who was coming to the danger end. So great start here for Mozambique, getting those 2 wickets in still in the power play overs. So they are having a long on and by the boundary and deep point by the boundary. Oh, straight to the fielder, and the fielder trying to get a run out there to the non-striker, and as a result, batsmen are left there and tackling that quick single. That's the bowler there keeping the batsmen on their toes. Those alertness to know what to do at the field, on the field. Batsman there sorting up his gear, back on. Quick single taken. And one thing I've noticed with all the teams here, we have a lot of youngsters in these squads. It's a great opportunity to give these youngsters an exposure playing against teams from other countries, preparing for their professional careers here. You never know who is watching these games. Maybe having some scouts here who might be interested to sign up some of the youngsters out here. That's the end of the over. Makome, 2 overs bowled and 8 runs conceded here. If you're wondering where this action is coming from, it's coming from a Willowmoore Stadium in Benoni, one of the best stadiums in the East Rand. We call it the home of cricket in the East Rand. Action has been on since the 11th of December, and you'll witness this action until the 19th of December. 2 overs from Makombe, 8 runs conceded, and ladies and gentlemen, 4 overs gone here at Willowmoore Park, and 25 runs on the board. Mukasa on 4 from 5, and Alisha 1 from 1. A new bowler coming in, Huo coming in from the media center end, and not a great start here from him. A wide ball. We'll give him 1 for the over here. Maybe still trying to hit up those muscles. So that's the second wide in the innings. Up in the air, and ladies and gentlemen, the captain of Mozambique here, Kuana, taking that catch, fielding on mid on, and that's the 3rd wicket here falling for Uganda, and that's Alisha gone for 1 from 2 balls. I spent 6 minutes at the crease here. That's 3rd wicket falling for Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like there was trouble here for Uganda. And Uganda coming into this tournament as favorites. Remember, they are defending champions here. And we had the Ugandan captain yesterday in the comment box, and he was confident that they are going to defend this their trophy. But at this moment, they are in trouble. They've lost their 3 top batsmen. Not sure how their betting lineup looks like. So they need a pair here to build a partnership to try and cement their position in this tournament if they want to defend their title. Obuya coming in to join Mukasa. Really big predictions here being given by our viewers on YouTube. That's a missed opportunity there from Obuya. That was a full toss that should have been dispatched out of the park here. It was a welcome here, welcome home from you, but Obuya there didn't accept that welcoming. Huyo surviving that. I think looks like it swung too much away from the batsman for me. Thought the umpire was going to call that wide, but the umpire in a good position than me said that's a good ball. I was saying really good, big predictions here given by our viewers on YouTube here. It shows that most of the guys are really gunning for Uganda here. Um, SAS Bangla predicting 180 here for Uganda. MD Rahim thinking 150 and below. SB saying 100, under 175. News Teach 160. And Sandeep there saying under 150. Pat Vora 160 plus. So it looks like um, you guys would think really Uganda are power hitters here. But at this point, I would say they're a bit in trouble. We need a partnership to build up here. Keep those predictions coming, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are. We see you. Oh, what a ball there. Lovely, lovely shot. Let's swing to finish off the over here from here. Only one run conceded in his first over and 1 wicket in his bag here. Now 4 overs gone, 3 wickets down. The score is 26. Oboya still need to go off the mark. His first 4 balls and Mokasa 4 from 5 balls. So Makome back into attack here. Falling his third over in midfield there, and that results in a quick single being taken here. They still need to work. It's a long way for work to be done here. I think if they can restrict Uganda here under 100, they will have a chance of chasing that down and winning their first game here. Mozambique playing their second game of the tournament, and Uganda playing their third game. Great bowling, nice and full. And remember, each team will play 3-round games, and then the top 2 teams will then proceed to semi-finals. And then semi-finals being played on the 18th of December, and then finals on the 19th. Played see third man and Gali, and great fielding there by you to cut that boundary. So that's 72 runs here. Great cricket around here. Good running by the batters to get those 2 runs, and a good chase here by Hugh to cut that boundary and 72 runs. What great cricket we are witnessing here at Willowmoore, and good to see the African countries putting an effort here to develop cricket in African countries. Oh, what a ball! Edged and just falling short in front of the keeper there. So we also had World Cup T20 qualifiers played in Namibia, and it was great to see Namibia qualifying for the men's ICC T20 World Cup next year, being co-hosted by West Indies and America, and the Ugandan team also qualifying for the World Cup. great opportunities here for African countries. It's kudos to organizers to try and put Africa on the map, because basically we've been always seeing South Africa dominating at the highest level. Last ball of the over, and that has been played nicely to Gali, and that runs all the way for 4 runs. What a way to finish the over there from Obuya, and that takes him to 8 from 8. Mukasa there 7 from 9. End of the over, 6 overs gone here, 3 wickets down, and the score is 37.
Welcome, Owen. It's been an entertaining power play, particularly for Mozambique. Once again, stepping up to the plate. They're really putting on a show, these Mozambican boys. They showed they weren't overawed by facing Malawi yesterday, falling just short. And now up against the big guns of Uganda, they are dominating this power play.
Yeah, really, they've dominated, and they've taken those crucial wickets as well. We were coming in to bowl his first over and taking a wicket, and he's back into attack, bowling his second over. Great shot there, plays to Cow Corner, and a fumble by the fielder, and that nearly touched the rope there, and the fielder had to stretch himself to try to cut that boundary.
Made a bit of a hash of it. It looked like he had it under control, and then pushed it forward, and then needed some acrobatics. Did Raposo? This real positive start here by Mozambique.
A great shot to point and looking for 2, and a good ball attack by the fielder on point there, and throwing an arm, a good arm as well, preventing that second run. 15 runs partnership here. These two trying to put runs on the board. They know they've lost 3 wickets so far, so they need to stabilize the batting innings here.
It's been the order of the day, Owen, the fact that every game since yesterday we've seen 3 wickets being lost in the power play, so teams not able to build that platform to accelerate later on in the innings. So we've seen average totals around 120, 115 was almost a winning score earlier today, with Sierra Leone getting over the line off the penultimate delivery. So teams not giving themselves a chance here at the moment.
Great shot there to long off, coming for 2, and great running here. But Zaid, from our viewers there, it seems most of our viewers are gunning for Uganda here. They are giving us big predictions here. I think the highest score given so far is 200, and we got also 175, 180, 150. But I don't know. From the looks of the things here, we haven't got such a score, and today we are on the 5th day of the tournament.
I think, that's bonus runs there for Uganda. We've seen the keeper, the Mozambican keeper, he has struggled a little bit. Nfolvati let a few bars down the leg side yesterday, and now just going through. And when you play a side like Uganda, a power side, you can't give them any freebies, particularly when you have them under a bit of pressure. So the Mozambican keeper, he'd just like to be a little bit neater, a little bit tidier, not give away those freebies. That's a beautiful delivery going past the outside edge, but you can see the Ugandan batters, they are very keen to play on the front foot here, looking to just lift that intensity. They've lost a couple of wickets, but they are still going at 7 runs and over, 49 for 3 after 7. Buya 9 not out, Mukasa 18 for just 14 deliveries. Be a real test for Mozambique to see where their cricket is at, facing the likes of Uganda, as we've said countless times already this week, have qualified for the ICC T20 World Cup next year in the Caribbean and the USA for the first time. Wonderful boost for the African nation. Former South African under 19 coach Laurent Mtlanti played a big role in that. He's unfortunately no longer with Uganda, but the Ugandans do have a long history of South African coaches. Current Proteas Test coach Shukri Conrad, he was at the helm of the Ugandans for a while. Played a qualifying tournament in Dubai a few years ago. And also Barney Mohammed, the former Western Province coach. He was also, once upon a time, the head coach of Uganda. That's a lovely cover drive, and it evades the cover fielder. And will it get all the way to the boundary? Oh, that's excellent footwork down on the boundary. We're talking about PSL clubs looking for scouting. They should come down here, because that was excellent work.
Excellent work here to cut that boundary. And ladies and gentlemen, good cricket all around here. Peter is also maximizing on that and running, getting more runs there at the crease. That one played behind square for no run. A good field blessing there. Talking about coaches, South Africa seem to be producing good coaches here. If you see, most of the South African coaches are doing good work outside the country here. You look at Pakistan, is it Bangladesh?
Pakistan, Mickey Arthur was there for a long while. A couple of his assistants, Andrew Patik, the former Western Province opening batter, he was the batting coach. That's a big appeal. The Mozambican seemed assured, but the umpire hasn't moved. But just back to the coaches, the Netherlands, they've got Ryan Cook as well. Afghanistan, Jonathan Trott may have played Test cricket for England, but he's born in South Africa. And he's got Ryan Marin as the fielding assistant as well. So plenty of South African expertise. Namibia, obviously, with what's his name? What eludes me now, Pierre de Bruin. He coaches the Namibian side. So Uganda moving 53 for 3 after 8. So plenty of South African expertise around the world at the moment.
Yeah, talking about Afghanistan, they had a good time at the World Cup recently, upsetting some big teams there. So good to see the South African coaches flying the country's flag high out there.
I think the South Africa's best export at the moment is rugby players and cricket coaches at the moment. If you look at the Rugby World Cup, how many rugby players and coaches are at the various nations there too. So South Africa exporting plenty of their talent.
Yeah, plenty of talent. And the masses here, the supporters of cricket in South Africa, trying to rope in Rassie Erasmus to come to coach the Proteas out there.
I think the Proteas already have a Rassie van der Dis, and that's okay. But definitely Rassie Erasmus, he's become a bit of a legend in South African sport, or just in South African society, if you follow his social media as well.
Photos and not executed nicely there by Oboya. That should have gone for boundary. Also called a no ball there by the square leg umpire.
It's a free hit. It's an interesting call that by the umpire. The rule does state that if it's above waist height, but it's also got to be deemed dangerous. And I don't think our off-spinner here, Ndvati, was particularly dangerous with that delivery. Oh, that's a beautiful stroke over extra cover. And that might just be what breaks the shackles here for the Ugandans as they move to 63 for 3 after 8. Run rate 7.6.
Good comeback, swing into the batsman after being hit for that 6 and dot ball.
You look at the Ugandans, they just look physically imposing compared to the other sides.
Applied to third man just for a single there. Coming back to the World Cup, we had the Rugby World Cup and Cricket World Cup running at the same time, and there was a Sunday where we played England in the Red Cup, and we thumped England. Then we played Proteas. We played England. Proteas played England, and we thumped England. And then on the social media, there was rounds going around saying, Bafana also want to play England.
I think that would have been interesting.
Yeah, that was, and I think England won't forget those times here when South Africa really were on top of England. Not great performance this past World Cup here for England. Maybe it's because one of the big hitter was out for their first games, their Ben Stokes. But like I always say, it's the game is changing at this point. You know, there's more teams coming up and causing an upset. I never thought that Australia will win the World Cup. India was in form, won all their games, and Australia had a bad start, and we thought they were gonna be out, but came back nicely and went all the way to be crowned champions.
I think you right off Australia at your own peril at a World Cup. They've just got such pedigree at these major tournaments. That's up out in the air. Is that a chance? Yes, it is. And Mozambique, they strike a big blow here.
And that's Mukasa there gone for 21 for 22 from 22 balls. What the performance there from Mozambique, and that's Navate coming in, bowling is a first over. That's the score of this. So that's Kosa there, bowling is a second over, getting a wicket, first ball of his second over.
It's a big wicket there for Mozambique. That partnership was just looking to begin to be building some momentum. A couple of boundaries in the previous over. It's Robin Zubuya, who he departs with 24 for just 18 deliveries, 1-4 and 1-6. The new batsman for Uganda, Ipesh Ramsani.
It's really great performance here from Mozambique. Bowling good line and length, and getting those. There's a great catch there on long off. Run is going at 7.3 and over, 68 here after 9.2 overs.
We've seen it throughout the week where just when teams are looking to accelerate, that's when the opposition have managed to strike.
Yeah, those were building a good partnership here and trying to cement their Ugandan batting there, but Mozambique breaking that partnership. And it's a must-win game here for Uganda if they want to proceed to the semi-finals. They're playing their third game here. They've lost one. They've won one. They lost to Uganda, to Rwanda on the opening day. Uganda in that game won the toss and sent Rwanda to bed. Rwanda scored 150, and Rwanda went on to win that game by 2 runs. And then second game for Uganda was versus Malawi. Uganda there having an easy win. But at this moment, Mozambique giving them a run for their money.
It's the end. It's good running here. And it's the end of the first half with Uganda moving to 71 for 4 after 10. Oh, and it's interesting that you mentioned Rwanda. Actually, during the lunch break, bumped into a good friend of mine, Emmanuel Sabaremi, the off spinner for Rwanda. He known him since he was a very young man. He's got a fantastic story. He made his way all the way down from Rwanda with his parents. It was a really tough journey. Landed down in the Cape. Actually lives fairly close to me in Retreat, and was just a young man playing in the street with his mates, and got picked up by UWC, the University of Western Cape, Sports Skills for Life Skills program, where they offered him a scholarship, a bursary, and UWC's kit very much the same as the Mozambicans. Got a bursary, studied, did his degree, and he played both Varsity Cup cricket and also Varsity Cup football. And it was just the beginning of a journey for a young man who literally walked his way down from Rwanda to South Africa. Fantastic story. And I know he's got the calves the size of an elephant with all that walking he's done in his life. But and then moved from Cape Town up to Pretoria. He's at the University of Pretoria, Tuks, where he still plays in the Northern's amateur side and does get called up for Rwanda on occasion. So these are the backstories, and I'm sure there are plenty more of if you just find out a little bit more about these players performing here at the Africa T20 Cup. Emmanuel Sabaremi, definitely a name to remember.
Yeah, great story there, and good to see the youngsters taking those opportunities and really working hard to prove to the whoever picked him up, and if you give someone a chance, it always makes you proud to see that person put in effort in whatever you believe in him. So great story there, well done. And that has been jabbed to the leg side, front leg, and goes all the way for 4.
Key here with Uganda is that they pick up singles, but they also find the boundary every other over. Nicely played down to long off. If you only tuning in now and you missed an absolute cracker this morning between Sierra Leone.
Yeah, when I was going out for lunch, I met the captain of Botswana, Motlata, and we had a little bit of a chat and told him that was a crack of a game, and he said, yes, Sierra Leone deserved to win. The occasions that they just give away runs, and they're gonna sit down and have a look at the videos and try to rectify that. But appreciating the great effort from Sierra Leone.
That's very
Also,
well.
applauded him for his excellent catch that he took as a captain. You know, so. And then I was saying to him, I was looking forward for him to make some runs here. And like, you know, one day you make runs, another day you don't. And also, you, like he said, Sierra Leone were really bowling good line and length. And
I think that man Sima, he played a big pearl. There's a it's good running out there, coming back for two. But George Sima, he was fantastic early on. Looks like a good prospect for Sierra Leone. Be wonderful if they do get to play a lot more cricket to give these youngsters an opportunity to develop just a little bit quicker. Remember when Shukri Conrad was coach of Uganda, he had managed to organize at least about 5 of his players to come play up here in the Joburg leagues, in the club leagues, and it was a huge boost for them. The fact to be playing cricket on a regular basis in good conditions, good facilities, access to good coaching on a basically on a daily, weekly basis, just set in motion what we are seeing now and where Uganda find themselves. So I'd love to see a guy like George Simi, possibly him coming down here to either whether it's South Africa or Zimbabwe, to get to play in these in with much more competitive cricket on a regular basis, just to because there's abundance of talent there. That's without a doubt.
abundance of talent, and also coaches going out of his way um, to try and develop his players, and doing that you get results. That's 11 overs gone here, 80 runs on the board, 4 wickets down, and Kosa back into attack, coming in to bowl his third over. 2.3 overs bowled, 9 runs conceded so far, and 1 wicket in his bag.
Nice looking cover drive. Fantastic looking cover drive there by Ramjani. He's got beautiful wrists. Saw where the man was placed on the deep extra cover boundary and managed to hit it just square enough to get it over the line. It's excellent running there, and the feature of this tournament has been the amount of overthrows that we've seen. Teams capitalizing on little errors in the field and picking up another one.
Yeah, we've seen some overthrows here in this morning. Um, Sierra Leone, they're playing Botswana. There was a bit of tense moments, and batters wanting those runs and the fielders wanting to get those run outs. But unfortunately, no backup, and batters ending up getting those runs. Tense moments of the game. Swept to fine leg. Should be able to get 2 runs there. Good chess. 2 runs off that.
It's good teamwork there between the two Ugandan fielders, Royoso and Crosser. Please Mungati. This occasion it's to the right of Raposo. He does the job adequately as Uganda move to 89 for 4 after 12.
Yes, 89 for 4. That's MD Rahim asking for the score there. Partnership building here. 21 runs between these two. Ramjani and Mukasa. Ramjani there on 18 from 13 and Mukasa 23 from 23. And Srinivas Reddy saying that Uganda won't win today. But Reddy, we had a lot of supporters watching there.
It's chipped in the air. Oh, but unfortunately, it just does not carry all the way to Kovana. The captain, he looked to be making good inroads.
So already there we had quite a number of supporters there predicting Uganda will win. But Reddy saying Uganda won't win here.
I think Uganda have recovered fairly well from that opening power play. Ramjani, he's come in and made a rapid 19 of 14, and Mukasa also 24 of 24. So the rates remained healthily.
Partnership building 29.
Chinese just got lovely fluid at the crease. Just leans onto it without much effort, pushes into the covers, and then runs like a hare between the wickets. That's excellent fielding with his own bowling. There by Raposo, we've seen all the work he's done at short third man. Now with his own bowling, he's throwing himself around. He's Raposo. Once again, he is in the thick of the action. He's Kamote Raposo. He's saying, you're not going to get a run off my bowling if it's up to me. Nicely played. That is the end of the 13th over. Uganda, they move to 94 for 4. Ramjani 22 of 18. Mukasa 24 of 24. These are the batsmen at the crease. They've already put on a partnership of 26. Just looking to build on it and really take this game deep here in these final 7 overs. Once again, Ramjani just piercing that cover bar. On this occasion, though, his partner Mukasa sending him back. Good decision as well. Field on the boundary doing excellent work.
So Kosa coming in to bowl his last ball of his spell. Last over of his spell. Wanting to keep that momentum going. Twenty runs conceded so far. 1 wicket in his bag.
What would Uganda be happy with from this stage, Owen?
You want to bring me back to what you did in the video?
Not asking you for a winner, just asking you for a total. Not asking you for a winner.
Okay, going at shot to point. Ooh, that's who on the boundary there. Ball went through his arms, and ladies and gentlemen, that's a boom shakalaka here. Shot there by Ramjan, who came in there and set himself to put runs on the ball on the board from the moment he walked onto the crease, and that brings 100 up here for Uganda. 102 runs on the board.
I think Mozambique might do that boundary that went for 6 and brought up the 100 for Uganda, because Ramjani, he's been in sparkling form since he's walked to the crease. 30 of just 21 deliveries, and I think Uganda from here on, they'll be looking at nothing less than 160 or 170. That'll be the target from here on.
Yeah, the run rate's going at 7.5. So at this point, projected score will be around 143.
Anything less than, if they don't get 160, they'll be very disappointed, all the Ugandans.
So I think our viewers there giving kind of close predictions there. Jatin Kumar predicting 165 plus here, and Sasf Bangla predicting 180. So end of the over, 14 overs gone, 104 on the board here. And Costa there done with his spell, bowling spell, 4 overs bowled, 28 runs conceded, and 1 wicket in his bag. Johnny 30 from 22, and Mukasa 26 from 26. I'll bring you back here, Zahi. Who is your money on here?
I think well fielded there at point. There's a misstep. It could be a run out. Unfortunately, the throw just over the bowler's head. He did excellently well to make the stop, but not able to execute the throw, unfortunately, for Mozambique. I think it's too early still to put money on, but the way Uganda are going, they definitely are on the front foot. And should they get 160, I think could possibly be a safe bet against against the Mozambicans. We've seen Ramjani ask for a helmet on a few occasions. He enjoys batting in a cap, but once the seamers come on, he does ask for a bit of protection.
Always have to do it. You don't want to find yourself hit on the head. It's better late than never. So we are busy with this 15th over here. Raposo coming in to bowl his third over. 15 runs conceded so far.
It's chipped over the infield, will be safe, and he'll come back for 2. Will Ramjani, he just touches the crease and off he goes again. It's clipped into the air. How underneath it? He takes it comfortably, and that is the breakthrough that Mozambique were looking for. Ramjani was in sparkling form. He departs for 32, a well played 32, just 23 deliveries, and as Uganda lose their 5th wicket.
Yes, this is a great breakthrough here. Ramchani and Mukasa were building a good partnership here. 39 runs between these two. So great breakthrough there for Mozambique, and great catch there from here So that's a fifth wicket here falling for Uganda. 107 on the board. So having those moments where batters are like building a good partnership, and then the bowlers come in and just break that. So Ramjan there did hit 2 4s at 1 6 and did spend 22 minutes at the crease. It's a must-win game here for Uganda if they want to proceed to the semi-finals. Waiswa coming in to join Mukasa at the crease. Waiswa checking out the field here. They're looking for those gaps. Wanted to nature quick single there, but Mukasa a few steps towards his partner, but decided to come back. It's gonna be a suicidal run here, and that's Waisa off the mark to covers and going back for a second. From his take off, he was definitely looking for a second here. 2 runs from 2 balls. Bit of spectators trickling in here. Botswana watching this game as well after their loss to Sierra Leone. It was an electrifying game. Zahir really enjoyed that, supporting Sierra Leone here. And Sisha, man of the moment. I think Sisha is the man of the day today. Really put an excellent performance today.
Absolutely. I saw him in the dining room earlier and he was very chuffed with his performance. The Sierra Leone team walked into the lounge and they were singing and dancing and the music was playing. It felt as if they'd won the entire tournament already. But massive win for Sierra Leone over Botswana, who were very much the more fancied side to take the honours. That just shows cricket is a funny old game. And when you have players of the talent and the calibre of who we saw today from Sierra Leone, anything's possible.
Definitely funny moments of the game, funny moments of the tournament.
That's another chance, that's another chance. But he unfortunately just misjudges it. He ran in early and slipped in the process of trying to get back. And unfortunately just made a huge hash of it down there at the long on boundary as Uganda and Mukasa get a let off.
Missing on opportunities here. It would have been a great catch. That would have been a 5th, 6th wicket here for Mozambique. Good fielding there. Youngster here putting a lot of work. Let down here by his fielder. So that's a second life here given to Mukasa. He's now on 31 from 29 balls.
Pulled away to the leg side. Should only be one, but once again, Mozambique's fielding just letting them down at a critical period, and another boundary to the total.
Unnecessary runs here given away. We talk of best techniques here, long barrier, but the youngsters there, you're missing out on that and giving 4 runs to Uganda. As a bowler, you want your fielders to complement your effort here. another great shot and drive in. This time to covers. A great effort there by the fielder to try and cut that off, but unfortunate, missing it out. And 4 runs to Uganda here. 2 boundaries in a row. This partnership is building up here. 14 runs so far.
That's what happens when you drop catches and miss field. He's got a second chance here. Falls just short. But that's what happens. You just allow the opposition to build a bit of momentum. And they really are capitalizing on Uganda.
So Jatin Kumar, thank you for joining us, watching all the way from India. Who are you supporting here, Jatin? Let us know. Uganda here taking on Mozambique.
Looks like Mukasa's asking for heavier willow. He knows we're going into the final 4 overs and he's wanting to swing and swing wildly now.
The issue of changing bets, there's a documentary I once watched of Steve Smith, this Australian player. He was asked how many bets that he carries to a match, and he said he carries 12 bets.
12 bets.
and he uses all his bets at the training session, because there's a time he needs to get used to each and every bet, and there's a time that he feels he needs this bet, maybe it's a bit lighter, maybe at this point he needs a heavy bet. So
I don't think I've had 12 bets in my entire life.
He's a professional, you know. So as a batsman out there, when you ask for a bet, have you ever used that bet at your training session, or you just say, bring it on, I have to make runs? Let us know if you're watching this on your YouTube channel. If you're a player, do you use your bets? How many bets do you carry to your games? Do you use those bets if you were more than one bet?
Do know that you get plenty of batters who are very sentimental about their bats. They can, some of them can be falling apart at the seams already, but they continue to look for it. So
and Steve Smith there, his bets has got names as well. So if you want a bet, you call the name of the bet that you want to use at a particular moment. That has been dispatched to mid-wicket and the field on the boundary, and that's another wicket here falling for Uganda. It was a great shot, but just needed a little more power for it to go over the boundary. So Zahir here, Mozambique getting the 6th wicket here.
they keep chipping away. They like like a chihuahua that's just at your heels all the time. Doesn't leave you alone. Not quite a big bull terrier that's gonna bite chunks in you, but just a chihuahua that just keeps on irritating you and not letting you get the momentum that you want to. And that's exactly how Mozambique have played this. They've picked up their 6th wicket, and they've I think that 160 that I was talking about earlier might be a little bit out of the reach unless Mukasa goes really big here with that new willow.
So that's why they're gone for 5 from 8 balls. And Raposo banging his 2nd wicket here. He's bowling his last over of his spell, 3.4 overs, 21 runs conceded so far. And Kakuru coming in to join Mukasa. Mukasa on a roll here, 40 from 32, just 10 runs shy of his half century.
Well ball there by Raposo. He just sliding it across the right hander.
Some breeze at Willowmoore. Nice fresh air here. Last ball of the over. Great fielding there. Nice swing away from the batsman. Batsman has to stretch his arms to play that shot. And a single to conclude the 17th over here. And that's Raposo down with his bowling spell. 22 runs conceded in his 4 overs and 2 wickets in his bag. 17 overs gone, 126 is the score. Run rate going 7.4 in over. Do you think we can get 21 runs from the last 3 overs here?
Need 24, yeah? To get 150. The last 3, that will be tough ask. I think the loss of Ramjani earlier, that was a critical blow by Mozambique. He seemed to be timing the ball really well. That's how back into the attack. Looking for two, looking for two, but once again, Mozambique, they, like we said, they just at you all the time, whether it's in the field or the ball. You will be disappointed with, they've put down a couple of catches today. But furthermore, they've been excellent. It's struck, but not cleanly, and it will allow Uganda to come back for another 2. Kasa, he's getting closer to that milestone. The Beacons will be looking, try and restrict Uganda to under 150 here. I feel that will give them an opportunity to stay in the game. It's well bowled by Howe. Another dot ball. Dot balls are gold dust at this stage of the innings.
So one more ball to come here from here. 20 runs conceded so far. And it's played to covers to finish off the over. And that's 18 overs gone, 134 runs on the board. Mokasa on 45 from 35, and Kakuru 4 from 5. Hoya there, 3 overs bowled, 22 runs. on the board and 1 wicket in his back. 2 more overs to go here. Can Uganda finish on 150 here? We had some predictions here. Viewers on YouTube predicting 140, 150, 170, 180. Coming close to those predictions here. Wherever you are, we hope you're enjoying the action. Coming to you live from Willowmoore Park Stadium in Benoni, South Africa. The Africa Cup T20 2023 finals here. 8 teams vying for honors here. Shot and straight to the fielder, and that's the fall of the 7th wicket here.
It's Mukasa that's got to go. The big man, unfortunately, not able to get to his 50. Roger Mukasa, 45 of 36 balls, 4 boundaries, a wonderful little innings. But unfortunately, not able to get to that milestone.
That's a big wicket here for Mozambique. He was causing some damage here for Mozambique. Great batting. Spent 70 minutes at the crease there and did hit 4 fours. So great batting here. He's done his job. 134 on the board.
It's interesting to see that he's batted for 70 minutes and faced just 6 overs effectively. But that was a good effort from Mukasa. But like we said, Mozambique keep chipping away. They keep biting at those heels, the little chihuahuas.
Biting into trouser, and you'll be keeping on walking off it, but it will still follow you. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Tupuga coming in to join Kakuru at the crease. 1.5 overs left here, and the captain of Mozambique into attack. Coming from the media center end, and just jabbed behind the square, and good running there. 2 runs off that, and that's Tupuga off the mark from the first ball. It's dying overs here. Can take that risk and try and put at least maybe 150 on the board here. I would say at this point it's a defendable score so far. I think that's the highest score of the tournament so far, 136.
100%. It's been a good effort considering the loss of those early wickets in the power play. Well bowled there by the young man, the captain, Kavana, just showing his skills. Single down to third man.
So the captain has done a great job here. He took 3 wickets. Spotting his last ball of his 3rd over. He's considered 19 runs so far. That's saved there. That was supposed to be wide, but the batsman there, Kakuru, put an edge in it. Or could he even hear it from here? And he's questioning the umpire, but definitely there was an edge there. He followed that and didn't execute it nicely, but just putting an edge to finish off the over and Kuana there, 3 overs bowled, 19 runs conceded, and 3 wickets in his bag. It's a good spell here from the captain. So, ladies and gentlemen, 137, 19 overs gone, and the last over, here bowling the last over here. That's the last over. His spell. He's bowled 3 overs, 22 runs conceded, and he's got 1 wicket in the bag here. Kakuru on 4 from 6, and Tsubuga 3 for 4. 13 runs will take Uganda to 150.
It's a great start to the over by Howe, though. In the block hole, just where he needed to be. Swung out into the deep. We'll be looking for 2. And the fumble will allow that very comfortably. So Uganda still pushing down the pedal here. Just 4 deliveries remaining in the innings.
Oh, good comeback, and look at that celebration here. Great work from Hugh, and letting that middle stump fly off the ground here, and like a celebration there. That's the 8th wicket falling. That's and Zabuga gone for 5 from 7 balls. Did spend 6 minutes at the crease there, and Mozambique getting their 8th wicket here, 139 on the board after 19.3 overs. 3 more balls to come.
It's a very good final over here by Howe. Conceded just the 2.
And coming onto the crease to join Kakuru is Hassan. It's a man on strike. 3 more balls to come. Can they put a couple of runs here? Maybe get to 145. But like I said, this score already, it's a defendable score on this deck. It's the highest score of the tournament so far. So Mozambique need to work hard here on their batting.
That's a meaty blow there. And has it gone all the way? No, just one falls just short for the boundary.
And that's Hassan not wasting any time. Says, I'm here to make runs this last over. I can put some runs on here. And first ball, 4 runs. Applied to cow corner. Great shot there. Power hitting. Just 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Misses out there on that occasion. How comes back nicely.
Yeah, great comeback. Yeah. Being that pumped for that 4. But ladies and gentlemen, the last ball of the innings here. Can we get a bit of entertainment here? Maybe a 6 from Hassan.
He's gonna go. He's looking downtown. He's definitely looking downtown.
Or a wicket here from the bowler.
And that's exactly what he does. And it is a maximum, a fantastic ending by Hassan. He goes for 6. Howard done really well up until that point. But Hassan, he wasn't going to have it. And he propelled Uganda to a very imposing 149 for 8.
Yes, great finish here from Hassan, who just came out there and said, I'm here to put some more runs here for my team. 10 runs of 3 balls. and finishing with a boom shakalaka there. Great
Boom
hitting.
shakalaka. It's the boom shakalaka. That is my colleague Owen's favorite saying. It's boom shakalaka time. We'll see you in a short while. Uganda, they've set Mozambique 150 to win. We'll be back in a bit. Welcome back to Willowmoore Park in Benoni. It is Uganda up against the Mozambicans. Mozambique put in a good effort in the field, restricting Uganda to 149 for 8. Although the Ugandans will be quite comfortable with their total after losing that first 3 wickets in the power play. We'll be bringing you this run chase live on Pitch Vision here on YouTube. Opening the bowling for Uganda is Bilal Hassan. Beautiful start there by Hassan, going past the outside edge. Opening batters for Mozambique is the captain Kuvan and Mavio Mangati.
Yeah, so 150 needed to win here by Mozambique. And just correction here on the high score so far in the tournament. Botswana scored the high score so far. They scored 153 against Ghana. So 149 is the second highest score at this point. And Zahir, you still want to give us a prediction here?
It's a good start by us and working up good head of steam.
So definitely a good score here put up by Uganda. Uganda being favorites of this tournament, come here to defend their title. They are playing their third game of the tournament. That's their last group game. So definitely they need to win this game in order to progress to the semi-finals. Great knock there from Hassan. A dot ball. So 5 balls, no runs conceded so far. Two slips in place. Scully on the boundary. Mid on, mid off. Oh.
It's beautiful there from Bilal Hassan, going past the outside edge. Good pace, good length, and good lines from the Ugandan opening bowler.
Great start here from Hassan. That's a maiden wicket. And that's what they'll be looking for here. Not giving Mozambique any chance to put some runs here on the board. Also, it would be nice to win with the bonus point to cement their chances of progressing. You don't want to come to a tournament as defending champions and you get knocked out on group games.
I think it'll be a catastrophe for Uganda, particularly after having qualified for the World Cup. They are undeniably the hot favourites for the title here, but already Rwanda has shown that they are beatable. They're not invincible. So that will give the other teams in the competition a little bit more hope that they can take down this Ugandan side.
So Alisha coming from the Willowmoore End High School, and there's a big shout, but I think there was a clip of the pad there, but trying to put pressure on the umpire here. Great big shot from the keeper. And also Kenya, last year they lost in their semi-finals, so obviously they're gunning to get to the finals this year. So they've played a good game so far. Good bowlers, good batters. We've seen Rwanda putting on a sterling performance as well, and today is Sierra Leone. So if you're a defending champion, you still need to work hard here to defend that title. Keeping that ball in the air.
You see the professionalism of this Ugandan side come through as well in the field. They travel with a physio and one of the few sides in the competition to do so. And you can just look at their conditioning, it's a
lot better than the other teams.
Ball there peeling, but the keeper there not interested. Throwing that ball, keeping in the air to his fielders. Talking about their professionalism here in Uganda, having a physio as well as a media licensed lady to keep the supporters updated. These days, social media is a big thing to communicate to the supporters. I saw that when they were warming up, she was busy taking what a blunder here by Uganda. That's 4 overthrows here.
First boundary for Mozambique. What didn't come off the bat, but arm of a Ugandan fielder. And as the trend continues, we have seen plenty of overthrows in the tournament thus far.
Yeah, trying to effect that run out, but no backup there that goes all the way for 4 runs. And definitely Mozambique will welcome those runs. It's a wide ball there, runs given away. Sets the score to 7. One more ball to come, and that's the first extra and this innings. Great shots to point here by Kuana, the captain of Mozambique. And interesting to see that Kuana opening the bowling and also opening the batting here. So really taking that responsibility as a captain to lead it from the front, to say to his team, this is what I want you to do. If I'm bowling like this, you have to follow suit. If I'm batting like this, you have to follow suit. What a leadership role there from Kiona.
Absolutely. If you're wanting your team to succeed, you gotta show them the way. Once again, good line and length there by Bilal Hassan. He's really working up a head of steam here for the Cranes. At the moment, Hassan just a little bit too quick for the Mozambique batters. He really is rushing through here.
Should run down to third man. Good fielding there. Down on the boundary. Keeps it down to one. There's no way forward for Mozambique at the moment. Bilal targeting the stumps. And the Cranes field is they very much on the money.
Field change here. The first slip coming out, going into short mid wicket. And actually, both slips going out, with the second also going into the gully. Once again, Hassan just going past the outside edge and the off stump. Outside of the line there, unfortunately, for Hassan. But another good over as Mozambique moved to 12 for no wicket after 3.
3 overs, 12 runs on the board here for Mozambique. Still no wicket down, so holding up here. And Mozambique and board batters, Mujate and Kuana, the captain there. Some supporters trickling in here. Good to see that. If you're around Benoni, come around here, watch some action. Nice to see you guys around here. New bowler coming in, that's Ramjan, coming from the Willowmoore High School end. Left him around to Manjate.
Interesting to see that Uganda have gone to spin this early. Haven't seen many spinners bowl in the power play. Just evading the field that Ramjani thought he had the opener. He batted very nicely earlier, did Ramjani. Sweet time of the ball, left-hander. Exquisite cover drives. Had a bit of good fortune along the way as well. But as they say, you make your own luck.
Yes, you make your own luck, and it's time for him now to try and prove himself with the ball. Like you said, early spinner coming in, this keeper there trusting in to try maybe and try to squeeze the Mozambican batters early in the innings. Oh, great ball here, outclassing Jate. Picked nicely there by Mujate to mid-wicket, just for a single though. Great throw in there by the fielder and deep mid-wicket. Great shot and to Covers. He's not even interested on running on that one. Kuana, the captain of Mozambique. Great shot over the top of the fielder, and it trickles all the way for 4. That takes Kuana to 15 from 11 balls. That's Ramjani there conceding 7 runs in that over. He had a great over before this shot from Kuana that kind of mess up his figures in his first over here. 4 overs gone and 19 runs on the board here. Mozambique needing 131 to win from 96 balls. Okay, Zay, I will give you my opinion here.
Are you gonna get on the fence? That's what I want to know. Have you found a ladder to come down from the fence? That's all I want to know.
No, this time I'm not climbing on the fence, but I would rather want Mozambique to kind of give Uganda a run for their money here. You know, Uganda defending champions and Mozambique kind of underdogs. So, like I said, it'll be. They played nicely yesterday against Malawi, and it was a nice encounter, interesting encounter. And I would love to see kind of the encounter that we witnessed this morning versus Sierra Leone versus Botswana.
Ali Shah coming in, change swapping ends and immediately going straight through Kavana. Yes, it would be lovely to see Mozambique put up a fight. I think it just depends on the start. They have managed not to lose a wicket within the first 4 overs, which we haven't seen very often over the last couple of days. Generally, 3 wickets have fallen in the power play. even Uganda themselves, they also lost 3 in the power play in their innings. It recovered nicely. I think the only when the real issues are going to arise for Mozambique is with the run rate's already 8.4 and it's climbing all the time. And once it gets to 9-10s, that's when they're going to have to play big shots. And we saw yesterday when they do look to push the scoring along, that's when they unfortunately lose their wickets. So all to play for here still. That's a nice looking shot there. Good cover drive. And it will go all the way to the boundary. That's a fantastic response there by the Mozambique captain, Kuvana.
And that brings in the dressing room there alive, cheering the captain there. The captain doing some work here for the team, leading from the front. 15 so far from 11 balls. It's a contest here. A good comeback there from Ali Shah. Dot ball after being hit for that boundary. That's a good part of T20 cricket. Keeps you on your toes. A wicket falling, a boundary being hit can change the complexion of the game.
That's another lovely looking cover drive to a square of the wicket. And that's the second boundary of the over. And suddenly Mozambique find a little bit of momentum. Definitely, Cavani has shown that if it is overpitched, regardless of the pace of Ali Shah, he's just going to lean on it and caress it through the covers.
Great comeback there from Shah. Dot ball after being hit for that boundary. That's the end of the over there. 5 overs gone, 27 runs on the board.
Approaching the final over of the power play.
So required run rate is 8.2 in over, and current run rate is at 5.4 in over here. So Mozambique batters here need to open up and get along, get to that run rate. The captain there having a change of mind. He decided to bring in another bowler, but changed his mind. I think it's Ramchan coming back to bowl his second over. 123 required from 90 balls. Actually, that's a new bowler there. That's Zapuga. Was a run out there to the non-striker. That's Kuana played straight to the bowler, and the bowler almost effected a run out there, and Manjade had to slide there to save his wicket. It's alertness there on the field by Ugandan players. Oh, swing and swing and a nick on it, and a good tack by the keeper there, Bazo behind the stumps, and that's the first wicket falling here. Great work here by Uganda. to break that partnership that was building. And that's that's Kuana, the captain of Mozambique there, losing his wicket on 15 from 13 balls. He's the man who had really showing some intent to put runs on the board. He was hitting good shots there, gone for 15 from 13 balls, did hit 2 fours, and spent 23 minutes at the crease. Isaiah, the captain here, sent off by the new bowler there. So a breakthrough here for Uganda. For Uganda.
Exactly what Uganda would have wanted. They have created a number of opportunities, but nothing clear cut. That was the first one, and Mozambique will now have to reassess here in the power play.
Not sure. Okay, so it looks like is it the umpire got hit somewhere there? The medics and the medic for Uganda there going to check. The umpire is raising up his trousers there.
Do we have a reserve umpire on standby?
Yeah, we do have a reserve umpire there. So not sure what happened there. But the medic, you guys in medic there attending to the umpire. Something happened to his leg there. So a pause in play here. We are busy with the 6th over. Those are 5.2 overs going here. 27 on the ball on the scoreboard. One Mozambique has lost their first wicket here. The captain gone for 15 from 13 balls. And that's Tsumbuga striking in his first over. 2 balls of his first over. No runs considered yet, and 1 wicket in his bag. The umpire's back. Looks sound and fit. So no reserve umpire coming in here. Talking about professionalism, I think that's so far is the first team that I've seen that has got a proper medic here, Uganda. The other teams are kind of relying from the hired medics for the tournament.
Very much a professional outfit, Uganda, and does show in their performances.
So back on play, resuming here. Dot ball.
That's a massive strike. He walks in, and his second ball, he goes over the boundary. That's what you call taking advantage of the power play.
Yes, great shot there off the middle. Picked up nicely here by nicely here by Tembo. We have joined Manjate at the crease. 6 runs from 2 balls. He's walked off here to see where the fielder was when he had gone to fetch the ball he's fielding. Ladies and gentlemen, again shot here to car corner, and this time 2 bounces, 4 runs. What a batsman here, Tembo, coming in and causing a bit of a havoc here to Uganda. 10 runs from 2 balls.
It's an excellent start by Tembo. He's walked in and immediately just taken the initiative, forcing a change in the field. 2 men on the leg side now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tembo, man of the moment, shot to long off, and that circles away for 4 runs. 3 boundaries consecutively, a 6, a 4, and a 4. So that's 14 runs in 3 balls. What a man here.
So there were 3 balls remaining in the power play, and he absolutely maximized it to now make it a very, very good power play. In fact, for Mozambique, they were just filtering away, and they've suddenly moved up to 41 for 1 after 6, and that's the best power play we've seen thus far in terms of wickets lost, especially. And Ramjani, he thought he'd picked up a wicket, he was smiling, and then suddenly he got dispatched for 2 sixes and a boundary.
Yeah, that was a great over here from Tempo. 41 from 6 on a partnership of 14 here. So Alisha back into attack to ball is a third over coming from media center, and another great start to wide ball, and that runs all the way for 4 runs. Much needed runs here for Mozambique. Now that's 5 runs from that ball. Some excitement here from some of the spectators. I think definitely supporting Mozambique here, and also the teammates there enjoying the proceedings here. Their batters getting in some runs, which are mostly needed at this point. They're chasing 150. No communication there between the batters. And the call there should have been a wait. But non-striker wanting to go, and no communication from the striker. So the stretch shot to the fielder. So obviously the call is wait to see how the fielder will perform. This time, shot to point and a single taken. Great ball, swing and miss.
Another big shot, almost a chance, but unfortunately just spinning it at short mid wicket.
That would have been a great catch there if he had taken that one. And, but great effort there by the fielder. And that is another wicket here, falling here for Mozambique. And one thing, I would say it's a weird thing here for Uganda. They don't celebrate their wickets. They just got a second wicket here. Nothing to celebrate about. Just and it's hard work to get those wickets. Hard work bowling those perfect line and length. You just need to celebrate it. And the bats coming in there. Batsman changing his bat. Maybe asking for a bit light a bit.
Oh, and I think this is the stage where you'll see Uganda's professionalism coming through. They'll have good game management. They'll know how to bowl at the new batter. Keep the likes of Tambo off strike, because he's come in and really put his foot down, particularly with the field that's spread out now. They'll give him the one, and once the new batter's on strike, they'll just tighten up, squeeze. So that's what the good sides do. They know when the big moments are in the game. Should just be one. That's exactly what it is. And now you'll see this is when Uganda will put the squeeze on. The new batter. Then we're just finding the pace a little bit different now compared to Ranjani earlier. That's the one. It's straight up in the air. That's exactly what Uganda wanted. They threw it up, and Tembo, he has fallen for the bait. He's hit a couple of neat boundaries earlier, but on this occasion, did not have the power to clear the man at long on. And they take a comfortable catch as Mozambique lose their third wicket. New batter for Mozambique is the wicketkeeper Mfvati. That brings us to the end of the 8th over. A successful one once again for Uganda as the Mozambique, they move to 50 for 3 after 8 overs.
So Tembo there was the last wicket to fall. He's the guy who had walked to the crease and had a goal from the first ball, gone for 16 from 11 balls. 50 up here for Mozambique. And Tsubuka into attack to ball his second over. Jabo there predicting 100 here for Mozambique. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a fourth wicket falling here. And Tsubuka backing his second wicket. Bowling, outclassing Salome there. And Salome gone for one from three. Look like we are witnessing a collapse here in the batting for Mozambique. And great work here for Uganda bowlers. The perfect line and length, hitting that deck hard on the same spot is paying off here.
Yeah, because we said there's Uganda, this is when they're at their best. They just squeeze, they tighten it up, and they show their professionalism when it matters.
So Taboke so far 1.3 overs bowled, 7 runs conceded, and 2 wickets in his bag. And Salome there gone for 1 from 4. And coming to join Vate is Hua at the crease. 100 here required from 69 balls. New batter here off the mark from the first ball.
It's going to be tough for Mozambique to bowl this innings now. They're going to need a partnership here. Try and bowl one between Howe and Advati.
So at the grandstand there, we are having Malawi watching this game. Malawi playing tomorrow. It's going to be facing Rwanda. Rwanda will be playing their second game of the tournament. Malawi have been in the nest there. So it was preparing for tomorrow. So now they're just enjoying the game. The noise you are hearing here is from some of the Malawi players as well as some Ugandan supporters there putting on some yellow jackets. And 9 overs gone, score is 54. Sayondo back into attack. A kid running there, 2 runs off that ball. Cheering there from Mozambican changing room as well.
It's in the air. But, and it beats the fielder. Was almost like a leg break. It hit the grass and it evaded the man at long on and went for the boundary.
It's one of those things. It's just weird to get that kind of deviation here from Willowmoore Stadium. Um, we know some of our substandard fields, yes, when shot is hit towards you, another misfield as well, and that goes away for 4 runs here. Much needed runs here for Mozambique. Not sure what is happening here with the Ugandan fielders. I think this is a lapse of concentration here.
I think that will infuriate the Ugandan coach. They know they've got to reach a higher level now that they've qualified for the World Cup, and that won't be tolerated at such major events.
Yes, definitely it won't be tolerated. I was talking of some of our fields where we play our social games. When the boys hit towards you, your teammates will call check. You have to check the bounce here. But Willowmoore flat and nice. So I'm not sure why that deviation came from. Willowmoore Park Stadium, we call it the home of cricket in the East End. It's the best field you have in the East End here.
I was hoping for more there, wasn't Vate? It'll just be a single. Whenever you think, like we said, same with the ball, whenever you think Mozambique are flat on the deck, they just find a way to get up again and keep on biting at the heels. Halfway through this Mozambique innings, they're definitely not out of it. Still need 82 final 10. One good partnership and they could be very, very much into this in this game.
A partnership at 19 so far. So great work for these two. Huya and Vate. Got a bit of South African supporters out there cheering up here. The team's playing. Not sure which team they are supporting, but bit vocal out there. It's a matter of enjoying the game. It's T20 for you. So if you're still around here, we know you are busy with the Borbos out there. So,
Somebody please bring Owen a brewer. Somebody please. He's been asking for 3 days.
I can't wait for this game.
I think
to
I'm
finish.
going to bring one tomorrow.
When I get home, I'm gonna start my bride, and I'm definitely gonna have my Borbos tonight. So, and tomorrow I'm not working, but I'll pop through here and watch the game. But tonight it's Borbos time. I wanna sit there by my bride area with my girl and shouting that Borbos.
You keep going. You keep going, Owen. You keep going.
Yes, we respect the Springboks for giving us this holiday.
We have a Braai day and we have a Bok day.
Yeah, I was listening to 702 in the morning when I was driving to here to Willowmoore, and the presenter was saying, we don't know the name of this holiday. Who can come up with a name here? The different kind of names coming up there. And so I think the president need to sit down and give us a name for this holiday, or the nation just need to stand up and give us a name of this holiday. I presume it's gonna be on the calendar permanently.
I'm not so sure about that. Might have to wait another 4 years for this one.
Yeah, but definitely you can't just give us one day and then take it off. Make it permanent. That's why they moved it to December, so that's it's. I feel it's not affecting more, much of the companies because it's almost December time. Most companies have closed. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a fifth wicket falling here, and that's here gone for 13 from 10 balls, from 13 balls. Spent 10 minutes at the crease and did it 2 fours. Walking out there, he's not. Seems not to be a happy man losing that wicket. So on the roll here, Uganda, and not celebrating much that though their wickets here, but at this point, Uganda in control. So 5 wickets down, 73 on the board, run required 9.6 and over, and Mozambique here going at 6.1 and over. You are gone for 13 from 13. Kosa coming in to join Navade at the crease. 77 required here from 48 balls. Definitely Uganda enjoying the driving seat at this point. Navade off the mark.
That's whoopee action here. Gets through delivery side very quickly. That's Frank Subunga.
Edge the third man, and that will run all the way for 4 runs. No man in that area. So good edge in an open area there to get those 4 runs. Much needed runs. Still a lot of work here for Mozambique to chase that score. They need 72 from 45 balls. Tabunga there, 2 wickets in his bag. Big shout, thought process there from the umpire, and finally the finger is up. I'm surprised some of my colleagues here, as he and our producer here, already raising up their fingers. We are sitting straight these times, and that was really going straight, destroying the bells there. So that's, ladies and gentlemen, 6 wicket here falling for Mozambique. Tumbling here. Mozambique, they're in trouble. 78, 6 wickets down.
Yeah, so with our position, we're looking directly at the wickets. So we can see the LBW very clearly.
And that's Tabo, producer here. So he's a qualified umpire, level 2 here, so he knows this stuff. The weather has been great today. Not so hot, not so cold, cloud cover, and good weather. Not hot, not too hot for the players out there. That's the end of the over. Tubunga there finishing his over with a leg by. 13 overs gone here, 6 wickets down, 79 is the score, 71 required from 42 balls. Tubunga done with his bowling spell, 4 overs bowled, 20 runs conceded, and bagging 3 wickets here. So great bowling spell there from Tsubuga. And Ditcher coming in to join Navate at the crease. He still needs to go off the mark. His first 2 balls. Oh, what a throw! And ladies and gentlemen, it's a given there. Throw by the fielder, checking out making the stump fly out here. And that's Navate gone out of his crease here and gone for 11 from 11 balls. What a throw there from the fielder.
It's just fantastic from Uganda. They're just operating at a different level here, picking up wickets at ease and now showing their brilliance in the field as well. So wonderful stuff here by the Cranes, as it's just falling apart a little bit at the seams for Mozambique.
So great fielding here by Uganda, showing a different level here. And they are the favorites coming here to defend their title. Will they be able to defend their title? We've seen Kenya kind of also a strong team. It'll be interesting to see how, if they face each other, how these 2 teams will perform. And come in, that's another wicket here. It's McCormick coming in to join Navade, but not spending enough time there. First ball, heading it to short covers and got. And that's the 7th wicket here. Mozambique in trouble. Batting lineup here collapsing.
It's a revolving door at the moment, the Mozambique changing room. Not giving the teammates even time to pad up before the next one needs to be in.
So Navata there gone for 11 from 11 balls. That's just nipped to third man a chest there, but the fielder cutting that off, and 2 runs taken here. Good cricket all round. Good running here by the batters and good chest by the fielder who's fielding on Gully and running all the way to third man to save that boundary. A slip in place, trying to put pressure on the batsman. Big shout, and the umpire not interested here. Uganda here needing 2 wickets to wrap up this innings. And that's another wicket falling here. And, it's surprising how Uganda don't celebrate their wickets here. I thought that was the end of the over, but that's a wicket because the batsman is is behind his on our side, and that's Makome there gone for a dunk from 2 balls, and that's the 9th wicket falling. Uganda on a roll here. They need 1 wicket to wrap up things here. That will be their 2nd win of the tournament. So definitely they will be qualifying here for the semi-finals. And the dressing room here for Mozambique has just gone quiet. Things not going their way. They bowled perfectly, taking early wickets, but the batting collapsing here. Raposo coming in to join Navate at the crease. Hassan into attack here for Uganda, coming from the media house end, coming into ball. His 33rd over. Trying to wrap up the innings here. Can he do it in this over? I've got a deep square leg, deep fine leg, deep third man. A quick single off the pads and getting that 2nd run thrown to the bowler, and batsman maintaining his line, and the ball just hit him there. So 2 leg byes. That was inside edge, but dropped short of the keeper. And the quick single taken. Uganda looking forward to wrap up the innings here. They need 1 wicket to win this encounter. And there's a lot of work here for Mozambique. They need 65 runs to win. So it seems like our viewers on our YouTube channel there got a good prediction here. Most of the viewers were vouching for Uganda to be winning this encounter. Most of the viewers were predicting 150 plus for Uganda, but Uganda here finishing on 149. So Mozambique needing 150 to win this encounter. Things not looking good for Mozambique. It's 65 from 32 balls, and Uganda needing 1 wicket here. Can these two keep on batting and put those 65 runs on the board? 65 runs on the board. Jabbed to 3rd man. It's for a single. Hassan still got 1 more ball to come. Got 1 man in his bag. quick single taken. And the keeper throwing to the bowler's end. But no harm there for Mozambique. And that's the end of the over. Hassan there, 3 overs bowled, 1 maiden, and 4 runs only conceded in his 3 overs. But he's still searching for that wicket. That great work surely should be complemented by a wicket here. Can he get a wicket in his last over? Senyondo there, bowling 4 overs and taking 4 wickets and conceding 20 runs. 63 required from 30 balls. Uganda needing just a wicket to wrap up this game. Ali Shah back into attack, played to third man, the fielder in there, and good throw back by the fielder. Just a single of that.
Oh, and I think Uganda, they've wanted to make a statement after that loss to Rwanda. They really wanted to lay down a marker and say, we're not going to lie down. We're one of the powerhouses of African cricket, and we definitely wanting to qualify for the knockouts on Monday. They've done it here in emphatic fashion.
Yeah, huge comeback here from Uganda. It was a great effort, great performance from Rwanda. You could see from their celebration, they knew they had a great win against the defending champions. But after that game, Uganda regrouped and came and thumped Malawi, and on their third game here, they're just 1 wicket away from getting their second win, and that will cement their position in their group here. Edge to third man. There's a fielder there, so fielded, and the best is checking that quick second run here. And it's always nice to have the defending champions coming back and try to defend their title. And in whatever tournament, defending champions always have pressure. We have seen that with the Box. They were defending their title, and all their games they were just winning by one point.
I think that's the mentality monsters, just to handle the pressure.
Much needed runs here for Mozambique. So wherever you are, if you are a scout for your team, you may be in UK, you may be in Australia, you may be in New Zealand, it's worthwhile to watch these games. You may not be in South Africa, but you may be following these games on our YouTube channel. It's worthwhile to give these guys a chance. A lot of talent out here. Most of these guys, the youngsters, they still got a lot of time to be playing cricket here.
Uganda, they would want to wrap it all up now. They just need 1 more wicket for comprehensive victory.
Yes, 1 more wicket, and Mozambique needing 55 from 25. Tall task here for Mozambique.
Back into the attack is Ali Shah. He was really impressive in his opening spell.
Yes, Ali Shah there. It's about 3 overs so far, 27 runs conceded. And Hassan back into attack. Very economic. 4 runs conceded from his 3 overs. For the maiden, it's looking forward to get a wicket here. Surely he needs to be rewarded for that hard work.
Certainly deserves one. He was excellent with the new ball. He created the pressure. Started with a maiden over and just didn't allow Mozambique to get off to any sort of a start.
No run. Hassan there going close to the batsman and trying to throw the ball there. Enjoying the moments out in the middle. It's T20 for you, ladies and gentlemen. Africa Cup. T20 2023 finals here. 8 teams involved in this tournament, vying for honors. 2 groups of 4, and the top 2 teams from each group will be battling out in the semi-finals on the 18th of December here at Willowmoore Stadium. Benoni, the non-striker wanted the run there, and the fielder on the shot mid-wicket throwing there, tried to run out the batsman. Great fielding here from Uganda. Kudos here to the organizers. A lot of talent here. Electrifying games at Willowmoore. Definitely we should be having more tournaments like this and try to expose. There's a lot of talent out there. But the problem is there's no exposure. So kudos as well to Cricket South Africa coming up with Mozambique, that's changed the name to SA Cricket, and that will be underway in January, bringing in a new talent, some youngsters out from the clubs in South Africa, and also bring in some internationals. So the youngsters brushing shoulders with the internationals here. Like we were talking about yesterday about one of my favorite players, Chris Gale, was here last year playing for Jobbik. Not last year, but the other year.
He was a Josie star in the Mzansi Super League. His final fling down here in South Africa. Of course, also played for the Dolphins previously.
So a really great effort there by Cricket South Africa. So it's time for you to start getting those tickets to watch the SA cricket.
Starts on January 10th. That's SA20. And the opening game between the Joburg Super Kings and the Sunrisers Eastern Cape down in Gqeberha. It's going to be a cracker. Also have some women's cricket. The Proteas women's, they start there. That was unfortunate. His batter seems to be okay. They begin their one-day series against Bangladesh tomorrow, before coming up here to this very Willowmoore Park on the 23rd of December.
23rd of December, come along and support the Proteas women Right. And tickets are very cheap. It's only 16 rand to come and watch the Proteas. So warming up for Christmas. Let's support the ladies here. And there's also boxing test match. It's Super Sports.
Boxing Day test match, and then down for the big one to Newlands on for New Year's Day. Great to see that back on the South African cricket calendar. Definitely something to look forward to.
Yes, it's always nice to have that kind of tournament in Cape Town, because Cape Town is a buzz during that period. Everyone wanna go to Cape Town. It's the coast. Um, there's less activity in Johannesburg during the festive season, because every Joburger is going to the coast.
That's why I'm here. I wouldn't have run away from all you Joburgers. I thought that I have some peace and quiet to myself up here.
Yeah, so Zahir flying all the way from Cape Town to. We'll be itching to go to the coast, have that time at the beach, swim at the beach, lie on the beach, enjoying the sand and the sun. But these guys expose the beach every day, and for them it's nothing special.
His hustle is real. That's why he comes up here to live the Josie life, as they say. Did 3 cricket venues yesterday. Was down at started here at Willowmoore Park. Hit the M1 with you to Owen. We were down at Centurion, but that's when you flaked on me and you left me alone to go to the Wonders. So yeah, it's a hustle.
Yeah, it was nice after commentating at the Africa Cup Nations, Malawi taking on Sierra Leone here. Then we went to the Super Sport Park. Um, Multiple Titans taking on Warriors. So he had his team there in his commentary, and then from there went to the Wanderers for the India um, Proteas game. It was nice to see Gerard Kusia and Janssen in action there for Titans for the Warriors and their Titans.
Like to see his figures today. It's first time he's in action for the Titans, as Gerald could see.
And up in the air, third man on, and ladies and gentlemen, Uganda wrapping up proceedings here at Willowmoore Park and on the
Day 5 here at the Africa T20 Cup. Uganda showing their overall depth and strength. Just too good, unfortunately, for Mozambique. Dismissing them for 98 all out, and a comfortable victory for the Cranes as their campaign is back on track.
A very comfortable win here for Uganda, wrapping up the day here and cementing their position as the defending champions, and that's their second win in the tournament. But a kind of a fight in the bowling lineup there for Mozambique, but the batting side not coming to the party. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The second game done and dusted here at Willowmoore Park, Africa Cup T20. Eighth game of the day, eighth game of the tournament on the 5th day. And hope you have a great evening, and 2 games lined up tomorrow as well. So if you're around Benoni, come along. We'll have some great time at Willowmoore. Enjoy the action. If you are not in South Africa, you can watch this action live on our YouTube channel. Signing out, Russ Owen, Chitsino, and Zahir.
Cheers, lad.